everybody, this is Joy with joyslife.com, and today I'm going to try to cut some gum paste with my Cricut Expression. If you saw my first videos, you saw me cut the rollers off the inside of my Cricut Expression. It has 4 rollers in the back, and I just removed them so I could try and turn it into a Cricut Cake, or as I'm calling it, a Cricut Fake, because it's not actually Cricut Cake, it's not food safe or anything, but I'm still going to be able to try to use a few of the Cricut Cake tricks and the Cricut Cake mat and see what we can make. I've got the Cricut Cake mat right here, and it's just like the Cricut Expression mat in size. This is a 12 by 12, and they do make a 12 by 24, and you can find it available in some places. But the difference is this mat is not sticky at all. It's totally food safe, and even more so if you have an actual Cricut Cake and not a Cricut Fake. And you can just put your gum paste or fondant or whatever you're using right onto this mat. But they say it takes a little Crisco or some kind of shortening to make it stick. Now I think that with some cookie doughs might stick directly on there, but the cookie dough has been just a little bit of trouble trying to get it to work. So we're going to give gum paste a try. And this gum paste is the Cricut Cake gum paste. So we've got 2 things going for us, the mat and the Cricut Cake gum paste. So we're pretty close to the Cricut Cake. We're getting there. So I'm going to use this and see if my Just Because cards cartridge and my deep cut blade in my Cricut, which is right back there, can cut this out. So let's get started. Okay, I just opened the Cricut white gum paste, and as you can see, it is really in there. This is a good visual for you because I want you to know that gum paste hardens really quickly. It's not like fondant, which is pretty squishy. With gum paste, once it's hardened, you can heat it up in the microwave for a few seconds and make it more pliable. We can get this. I can get this out. If I just squeeze it a few times, I'll make it come out. But you know what? I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I've decided to just pull some off and get a microwave safe dish, and I'm going to drop it in there. Do you want to try this? What do you think? No? Alright. Off to the trusty microwave. Okay, they say heat it for 10 seconds, and I'd say that's fairly accurate. It was an approximation, but I think it's pretty good. It seems to be very pliable, as opposed to before when I could barely get it out, right? Alright, we should be able to make something with this. Or, you know, eat it. I did make something. I made a rock. This is very nice. Okay, so while it's still pliable, we need to try to work it out. And I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're just going to play it by ear. Oh, and this thing's trying to slide all around. Okay, that was taking forever to roll out, so I got my big heavy-duty marble roller, and I think it's going to make it a little bit finer. Now this mat is just sliding around on my countertop, and I could put something under it, but I couldn't really find anything that would stick down well. I did find a silicone thing, but and it did work pretty well, but it was bumpy, so it was kind of making all this a little bit more difficult. So if you're going to do this and you don't want to slide around everywhere, try a silicone pad to go under it so it'll stick down. Or maybe you have a better idea that I didn't think about. Maybe just a kitchen towel. That would work too. Okay, why don't we give this a try? I think it looks pretty good. I think it is going to be thin enough to fit into the Cricut. I did not put the Crisco on the bottom here, but it's pretty heavy, so I think that it's okay. We're going to load this. And if it starts to slide, I'll take it off and do the Crisco, but I thought we might just get lucky and get away with this, so we're going to give it a shot. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to press load paper. Hopefully that's not going to slide.